Hi guys, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. As you can see, bing, it's time for another message. Okay, so let's see. Let's let's get it on. Divine, thank you. We've been talking all morning, but thank you for this message. Thank you for my protection, morning, noon, and night, whether I'm awake or whether I'm asleep. I give you thanks. Thank you for my resilience and my discipline. I thank you for protecting me from any hexes, vexes, curses, and or evil acts against me, violent or passive. Divine Source, thank you for consoling anyone in need and the message. Thank you. Thank you. General Collective. How's everybody doing? Keeping it tight and keeping it right? Yes, yes. What's the first card out, Divine? Let's get it on. Dusk. In the early evening, just about supper time. The fifth, somebody's not going to talk. They want to exercise their Fifth Amendment rights, maybe even. Rat mouse. Rat mouse. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Rat mouse. I don't know why I said that. 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, and 2020. Cheerful, sociable, intuitive, tenacious, security. Somebody's mouth securely tight, or somebody here is maybe worried about security. Chinese zodiac, the year, the rat, or the mouse. Take it as you need it. Okay? Please do not make the situation your circumstance or the circumstance your situation. Okay? Summertime. Summertime, time. Shine, living easy. On the night, ain't it coming on? Comes high. Your dad is rich, and your mom's so good looking, babe. So hush, baby, baby. No, 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 don't you cry. Come on, final card for the first row. Not two cards, Divine. I know crap is happening. Stool pigeon. Something comes to light, 'cause somebody's a stool a pigeon. Somebody has told the rat, the mole, the rat. Okay, somebody told something. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. No, 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 don't you cry. Divine will reward you for removing yourself, changing, return department. Something's coming back to you. It's one of my favorite Janis Joplin songs is Summertime. What a voice that woman had. Schoolhouse. Summer school, schoolhouse, returned apartment, something in the schoolhouse in the summer. Guys, you see, I might be getting close to something. Something's being appraised. Schoolhouse, stool pigeon. This is the value of the information that somebody is given, maybe in question. Okay? And there goes my chimes. So, right now it's playing When You Wish Upon a Star. You are anything your heart desires will come true. Angels, protection. hmm All is well. I just got this weirdest feeling. Viagra pills. What? We're going to return some Viagra pills? Social media. And you shall have no other gods before me. First commandment. Haven't seen that in a while. Cold-blooded. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You are loved. You are loved. Remember, anybody remember Stone Cold Steve Austin? How he was like the man, gatekeeper. Wasn't really, I didn't, I was more of a Eddie, um, oh, I forget his name now, who passed away. Uh, Eddie Guerrera type of gal. I kind of liked him. I thought he was kind of like cocky, him and his sidekick. And man, I was in love with. I can't even remember his name now. Oh my gosh, it's like only yesterday. I was crazy about him. Oh my gosh, can't remember his name. See how time it's see that? No comparison. Somebody is kept out because there's no comparison. And murder plot. Oh Lord, is someone plotting someone's murder here? Witches, the three little witches who lost their mittens. Meow, meow, meow. These three little witches are at it again. What the heck are they trying to prove, really? You shall have no other gods before me, you three little witches. What's the matter with you? They just they're like, it feels to me like these are like this is like a little little girls. They started out together as little girls. They play little girls game, make believe, but they transferred it into like their adult life, like a little crew. There, you got there. Like they didn't expand uh sociably. I'm talking about like their social intelligence, their sociability. And if you don't have it, or you don't have enough of it, because I'm not judging anybody, you tend to stay in the same circle of friends for like forever. Now, that's some people could say, "Oh my gosh, I have such loyalty." No, you don't, because we can clearly see here that people do outgrow other people, and it's just a matter of individual growth. But if I don't know if I'm making any sense, so I'll leave it alone. If you are have social intellect, is what I'm saying, is you can go places outside of that community circle and be sociable. Dusk. Endings. Something's going to end in the wee evening hours. The fifth. Somebody doesn't want to talk. Somebody doesn't want to talk about somebody ending something. And that some taking the fifth. The fifth, somebody's not speaking, they're using their intuition, or there's more, something in your intuition tells you there's more to this than meets the eye. Rat mouse. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Rat mouse. I'm gonna forever do that. So I'm sorry if you were born in the Chinese year of the rat or the mouse, because it just reminds me of like this little, like, when I was young, I was always a book freak. I was always very much, I read, I've read more books than I think. I would say from the time that I could read till now, could fill like, a good sized library or more. So I read a lot. I've read a lot. And it reminds me of when I was a young girl. I was about 10, 9 or 10. I read the book The Mouse and the Motorcycle. I was into those books, The Mouse and the Motorcycle. It was about, and they made movies after it too, after a while. It was about a young boy whose parents opened up a hotel, like what we call now a bed and breakfast, right? And there was a man that lived there too, a caretaker type of guy. And the little boy had found a mouse, and the mouse could talk to him. And he used to make like little gadgets for the mouse. The mouse had a car, all kinds of like adventures this mouse would go on. It was pretty cool. Ancestors. So one of your ancestors was either born in the year of the rat mouse, or they're, cheerful, sociable, security. I'm sorry it took so long to get to that card. I was doing my thing. Summer, self-love, the summer of love. Somebody took some time off, uh, or this summer you may possibly. Mentally and emotionally unstable. A stool pigeon here is emotionally, mentally unstable. I'm just seeing like shattered glass, but not like from an impact, like a sudden impact. It's like a crack, and the crack is like spidering. Do you know what I'm talking about? Turning into spider webs, and the spider webs are going around this person, like this illusion. Somebody here is going to tell the truth. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Thank you again for the information on Viktor Frankl. Death magic. Somebody had to put an end to something here with death magic, manipulation. The divine will reward you. Somebody here, they might be saying that you're manipulating people. I don't know. It's silly. Return department in the distant future. Somebody wants to return in the distant future, or is going back to something in the community, the schoolhouse in the community. Check that schoolhouse in your community. If you live in a small town, man, small towns and small schools got a lot of ghosts. Appraisal. This is a healer. So this may be a person who teaches healing to a community of people. The value of somebody's healing. What? Angel's protection. Somebody may very well be a fraud healer. You know what I mean? Like a fake healer saying that they're healing a community. And they might be double dabbling with this covenant instead and just getting like, I don't know. Angel's protection though for you. Yeah, because why? Because you're a sweetheart. So all is well. I think you got out of the manipulation and the divine rewarded you for it. And in the distant future, somebody, it's almost like somebody's return back to the future, like somebody wants to go distant future to go back. Somebody went a long way only to get back to the start, which started as they had to travel far. What I'm talking about is they had to mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I don't care if you do it in your dreams, but you had to travel far to get to the future. So something in the way back in the past came back up. Relationship here. All is well. Somebody trying to convince someone that everything is good in a relationship, but they're taking Viagra. Maybe they don't want somebody to know. I don't know. The heck, Viagra, rising star, Viagra pills. So somebody here, what is this with the Viagra pills? Let's get it up. Let's get it up. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. Rising star, Viagra pills. Rising star to me would be somebody who is erect, and Viagra pills would mean to me somebody who has trouble with the erection. Change social media. Somebody's changed up on social media, or somebody here likes to show their cleavage. You see their cleavage shower? Like, look at my boobala. You boobala. Well, boobala is actually Yiddish for mother, or baby, baby. I'm sorry, baby. Right? Yeah, I think my time with my Jewish lesson. First commandment, you shall have no other gods before me. Somebody is is obsessed with being like nobody else but me. Oh my gosh, cold-blooded. What's going on here? A mature man, cold-blooded. So they did something to a cold man, uh, a mature man in cold blood, cold man in mature blood. Okay. You are loved. You're getting somebody wants to send you a shocking message that they love you or that were loved. Something that they were supposed to make you look like you weren't, but you were. Gatekeeper. This rich girl was gatekeeping you, gatekeeping something here. No comparison. Somebody is awakening to their truth that, well, we're all in our own way. We're all one in the spirit, and we're all individually experiencing different aspects of all, right? So there's no comparison one to the other. Otherwise, we wouldn't be this intricate tapestry. You don't leave a knot on a fine tapestry. You try and get it out, right? Because it lays above the surface or it lays below or it doesn't get with everything. Entity attachment. Somebody has a murder plot by attaching an entity to somebody through lust. Kevin, this is the grossest card, man. It must have killed you to make it. That's a gross card, man. To me, but growing up, my siblings always considered me the prude of the bunch. You're such a prude. You're such a prude. I used to hear that all the time. You're such a prude. You're such a prude. Ending. Dusk. Like I asked my brother stuff and he looks at me like I'm crazy. Like, what do you mean you never heard of that? It's true. Still, expectation. Somebody's expecting something out of something. Nothing from nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me. Endings. Dusk. A child. Ooh, a child may have crossed over early in the evening. This was a crossover. This might have to do with my child. I don't know. Intuitive Kev. Mature woman's intuition. She's not speaking, but something that she knows. She's like this reminds me of a high priestess, like older high priestess grandmother, community of ancestors. When you have a community of ancestors around you, poverty, self-care, summer. So somebody only cared about themselves and had a great summer, but they didn't because they felt your intuition knew something here. So they tried to stay away. What is this stool pigeon? There's a emotionally unstable person in the family, stool pigeon. Somebody here is is going to tell eventually, because here I don't think so. But the plan was to make you emotionally unstable. When we are not able to, we are challenged to change ourselves. So you put a dead to rights to this malarkey here about how people treat you and oh, you're not good enough for us because you don't have enough money or whatever. Your clothes are funny, whatever, whatever, whatever. You're like, okay, fine, good with that. I'm on my way. And you went towards the light and you changed and the divine rewarded you by that's what that means. Okay, by cutting you free from your manipulators. You see where this is the control and this is now you're free. The divine rewarded you by cutting you free. You might have cut words. Distant future, people want to return. A wealthy man, distant future, return department. Somebody who is a wealthy man wants to return, or somebody wants to return as a wealthy man. Community, schoolhouse. This is the whole community going to jail. What? These are a bunch of teachers, or they're getting caught in a schoolhouse. Somebody's getting arrested in a school. Tell you that right now. Healer, working as a healer. Your work is being appraised as a healer, or somebody's work was appraised as a healer, sweetheart. Angel protection, sweetheart. See, they want to cut you off from your angelic protection, sweetheart. All is well with the relationship. Somebody wants to come in and give you this bad health through Viagra pills. They want to infect a rising star on social media. On social media. Change, because things are changing for you. Oh, I'm not even in the camera. Because things are changing for you on social media, through social media. Obsession. This is a mature man who is obsessed. They want you to worship them. What? Or I don't know. They want you to worship them. Phew. No, no. I'm like Consuela. No, no, no. Mature man has thoughts, cold-blooded thoughts too. They have thoughts of a woman, but they're cold. Family room. You are loved. Somebody's getting a message maybe from a family telling them that they are loved. Rich girl that's a gatekeeper, official person. So this rich girl is an official is gatekeeping for a rich girl, or a rich girl may be paying an official to gatekeep you in some way. What's this awakening about, divine? Main female. No, you awoke to the fact that no comparison, somebody's trying to copy you. They're trying to copy you. Murder plot, entity, attachment. Somebody is working on a murder plot. Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to figure you out right now, it looks like. Let's figure this person out. I don't know. Let's see what else we can find out for you guys. First reading of the day for me. Whether it's daytime, nighttime, anytime. These are energy readings. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Don't make this situation, don't personalize it. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. Okay? It is up to you to use your discernment at all times. Pray for discernment, as Solomon did, so that you can choose what's best for you or what would be right in the eyes of God. Child, pleasant message. Somebody, oh wow, this child, somebody's getting a pleasant message of an ending here. And your intuition, military person, main woman, somebody here is in the military. They're not speaking. They are a feminine who maybe used some kind of military tactics. Here, hold big water for a community. Somebody here called out to their ancestors, or they have a community where it's everybody's family. Like Uncle Leo lives across the street, Grandma Madge lives around the corner. Like this community is like the whole family. Okay, family room. This is a judge. It's stool pigeon. Somebody's mentally unstable. They might go to the judge or be before the judge, or the judge sees them as mentally unstable. Somebody here, stool pigeon to me is rats and we have somebody ratted this out. Sad news when we are unable to yeah, somebody did death magic and someone actually passed. That's what the sad news is, right? This is the divine will reward you by cutting you off, and you'll be living maybe somewhere else. You're after this, you are cut off from any manipulation from these people. This wealthy man or somebody is waiting to get a pleasant message that they can something about returning as a wealthy man. Somebody's imprisonment is their marriage in the community, something about a schoolhouse. I don't know what's going on in the schoolhouse. This might be two teachers that are married. I don't know in the community. They've something about a lot of children. They've locked up or they've imprisoned a lot of children. Something they've done with children, this couple. Success in love. Somebody is appraising your work and they're the way it ought to be, really. They're falling in love with you through your work. They're watching you. Okay? What is not their projection of you, not what they think you are, but they're watching you. Somebody somebody's getting cut off from a tarot. Somebody wants you to stop tarot reading or cut off from tarot reading. If you're a tarot reader, they don't want that. Journey. Somebody's ended up having good luck in a relationship. They took a trip. All is well. Somebody's making money here. House. Bad health. Rising star. Diagonal. Somebody wants you in bad health. Over a house? What? But they got to move out. Here's the house. Here's somebody moving out of a house. Somebody's thoughts are that you changed and either they have to move out or you have to move out. Somebody's moving out of a house. Okay. Somebody got sick maybe in a house as well. And somebody wants to move out on them. This is somebody an older man was obsessed with a child. Somebody looking up to them. There's some obsession over a child, either a husband and wife. Something here with there's an obsession about this child. Now, I don't know. I don't like it, but I'm not going to say because it's not blatant. A rich gentleman here thought that they could do something in cold blood, or somebody became a rich gentleman for doing something in cold blood. That would be this murder plot here. Short illness in the family. Somebody got a message that you are loved, and this illness that they tried to give you up in here didn't last. Gatekeeper. A main gentleman who is an official person is gatekeeping you from becoming a rich girl. Or you can read it the other way. A rich girl is gatekeeping you from making something official with the main gentleman. But you changed, and somebody is awakened to this, that there's no comparison. It says no comparison, but don't these guys look like they're trying to look alike? There's something that can't be replicated no matter what. Somebody is expecting this murder plot to work by attaching an entity to you. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. I think we should do a part 2 over on Patreon, guys. What do you think? I have to do your intro yet, so it won't be till later. But this is part 1, and part 2 will be possibly in an hour or so. Okay? This somebody who has a murder plot on you. They don't want to. They don't want to give up. Something they don't want to give up. Because now I think they realize that there's no comparison to you. There's no comparison to you. Something about this. Somebody wanted to cut you off in the past for some fortune they thought they were going to have, and this person that was supposed to be a rising star was really sick. They didn't keep, they were sick. And now this person wants to come back, but you've changed. You've changed. You cut off this manipulating person, and they married a teacher in the community, and they're committed to that. Why are they looking at you? Leave you alone. Whoever this person is, this could be a man or a woman, I don't care, but they are a teacher, and they're looking outside of their marriage. And I don't know why they're doing that, unless, it says success and love. So what's the deal? Don't look back. You got what you wanted. Have a nice time. Don't let my trip stop your trip. Guys, thank you for watching, and until we meet again, and if you want to see part 2 over on Patreon, I'm not sure what I'm going to name this yet. This is still really open. That's why, and I know it's taking a longer than I anticipated because there's some meat here that's not coagulating. So part 2 is over on Patreon. Join us there if you dare. And thank you for those who do. And remember, I love you. Be safe, be careful, and be at peace.